So Prudential has been in Newark for 150 years almost. For 40 of those 150 years, I've made a career at Prudential. I started my career here in Newark. From that standpoint, Newark has always been a very special place for me. The other event in my life that created a real connection to Newark was when I was driving home one night with my daughter. As we're driving home, it was a very warm summer night, and we're going through a neighborhood in Newark on the way to the highway. And because it was very warm, all the families and the youth were out in the street. And I was looking at those youth and comparing them to the circumstances of my daughter and recognizing that they weren't going to have nearly the chance that she's had through her privileges to succeed. And that frustrated me. It not only frustrated me, it made me feel powerless, that there was nothing I could do to help change the outcomes for them. And then as we all have these interventions in our life, I happened to, not more than a week or two later, run into an individual, and he approached me about joining the Salvation Army, which I then subsequently did. In order to help address the problems that we have in the communities in Newark, we need sustainable solutions. The sustainable solutions are based on holistic approaches to individuals and their families. That's what La Casa is all about. Everything from the prenatal care to infant and pre-K, through to the things that they do for high school equivalency and alternative high school, through workforce development, and even what they do for families with respect to housing and homes and affordability for utilities and those sorts of things. That's sort of the purpose of life, right? It's so when you look back at the end of your days and you recognize, it's not just what my experiences were, it's what the experiences that I helped create and all the individuals and the communities that are around me.
So when I think about Rob Falzon, I think about leadership. And it's so easy for most people to conclude that I'm referring to leadership because of his role in Prudential. And that's just not the case for me. When I think about Rob, I think about my own personal experience with him as a member of the Salvation Army Advisory Board in Newark. And I've seen firsthand how passionate he is about improving the community. He encourages people to speak up. He encourages you to contribute to a conversation, respects people's opinions, and encourages feedback. He authentically wants to hear you, hear your thoughts on a particular topic or issue.